What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the Collective Clips where you already know we toss. We're tossing it around out here right now, right? But before we toss it around, can we toss it up? Let's get to the intro. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that I stay kicking. Man, I'm very humbled for all your support. I really appreciate it. Are you ready for Super Gunner Part 8? You guys remember where I left you off, right? If you haven't watched Part 7, run over there right now and watch it before you watch this one. That's a disclaimer because you won't understand what I'm talking about unless you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. You feel me? So anyways, right? These Southsider chicks are right there. My chick is right there. My fucking lame ass homeboy, who's not my homeboy anymore, is right there. And his fat chick, she was right here at one point when she was thinner. But anyways, let's get to it, right? These chicks are like, what's up, Bessa? And my chick turns and I straight see the look of the lion in her eye. Straight up Lionheart. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Right? Remember from Bloodsport? When that motherfucker went blind, he was like, right? That's how she looks, right? And she's like, what do you mean, what's up, Bessa? What's the fuck's up with you? And not gangbanging, right? I'm like, oh no. The homie's like, hey, just step back. Let him get that. Let him get. This is all because of you, fucker. What do you mean let him get that? I'm not going to let my old lady fight these two chicks. God damn, that chick has nothing. I can't get over it. But I'm not going to let that happen. Or am I? One never knows, does one. Couldn't prevent it. My girl rushed. Boop. She gets knocked back. All of a sudden, yeah, you stupid bitch. Here comes fucking his old lady. And he's trying to pull his old lady back. No, baby, don't get involved. The other chick's like, baby, you weren't saying that last night when you were giving me the LA 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 la. I'm like, oh no, putting him on blast. He's like, what? He let her go. His old lady rushes. She grabs the Southsider chick by the hair and she's pulling her downstairs. The other one's thumping on her. Boom. Them chicks from LA get off where they're mad at. They got hands, right? All of a sudden, my girl, she dusts herself off. She tries again, right? She jumps in. Now it's a little 2-on-2 and it's going good. And I ain't even gonna sit there. I'm looking at the homeboy and he's like, he's telling his old lady, beat her ass. And I'm like, I'm literally saying, yeah, get her. But I'm talking about the Southside chick getting my lady because if my old lady's damaged a lot, then I won't get damaged. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Beat her down so I don't get beat down, right? So boom, 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 they're fighting. And a car hits the corner. And I'm looking out, making sure that neighbors are coming out. They're like, hey, what's going on? I said, it's just a fight. It's just a fucking one-on-one. It's a fade. It's a fade. Motherfuckers in the Bay Area are different. They're like, all right. I see a bunch of black dudes. They're like, damn, that girl got big old titties, right? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? On Piru. You know what I mean? Oh, wait up. You guys don't claim Piru. On Oakland, right? So on Kumi, right? So they're getting down. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's probably about an even fight. And one of the Southside chicks pulls out a knife. And I'm like, yep, typical LA. Typical Los Angeles, right? LA. She pulls out the knife and she swings at my lady, and I fucking go up and I hit the knife out of her hand. I'm like, hey, no knives. She's like, fuck that. You didn't say that last night when I was scratching you on your back with it. I said, bitch, I thought that was your nails. What? She got me all discombobulated. My girl hit her. Boom. That chick's like, oh, you fucking punk. You held me down. I was like, what? I was just trying to make it so no one got stabbed in the situation. My lady slaps me. I said, you know, fuck both you bitches. Stab her. Kill her. Right? So I back up. The homie's trying to pull his old lady. These two chicks have their hands wrapped in the hair. Have you ever seen chicks doing a hair tussle? They're going all out, right? Black dude's like, damn, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. This shit is lit. World star, right? This shit is lit. They're recording. People are recording. This is old school times when people had those fucking cameras that came out pip, 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 with the thing. They're recording like that shit. I'm like, oh man. I'm sitting there looking at the homie like, this is all because of you, bro. He's like, nah, don't be blaming me, bro. If you'd have never brought me over here, then I would have never had to tell my old lady and she would have never pulled up. This is all because of you, bro. You always get badass bitches. You always fucking shit up for us, bro. So it's good because I'm tempted, homie. Because I'm tempted, isn't it? I said, don't keep that out your mouth. So what? So me and him start fighting. Boom, 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 boom. And I ain't gonna lie, he's a big boy. He was rocking the shit out of my shit, right? But the whole time I'm thinking in my mind as I'm getting hit, and I'm bleeding profusely out of my eye. All right, motherfucker, wait till we get back to the hood. I got you. We got you. I'm going to tell all the homies. So, anyways, the Southside chicks are like, get the fuck out of our property, yes, right? And a car bends the corner. And again, I'm thinking it's the police. And I look, and it's a fucking Regal on gold ones. And that Southsider dude gets out, right? And me and the homeboy, we're like, what's up? What's up? And I really don't want to go in anymore because I'm tired of getting hit in the face. And he really fucking is going back because he understands the more that he hits me in the face, the more I'm going to tell the homeboys and we're going to fucking stab him in the face, right? So he's like, what's up? What's up? What do you want to do, bro? What do you want to do? Take the blame, homie. Take accountability, homie. I said, you don't even can spell accountability. Can't spell it. Spell it. You can't even say it. It's because you got hit me in the jaw. It hurts. Say it. I got a couple good hits in too. Don't think I'm a punt. I'm down for the fade, but at the same time, this shit hurts, right? And this Southsider jumps up, and even the black dude, he like, oh shit, it's the essay. He already knew. He's like, the essay, man. Right? I'm like, I look, and I'm like, what's up? All of a sudden, I look up on him. Man, I'm bleeding out of every orifice in my body, right? And this motherfucker, he's like, what's up, Bessie? What's going on here? Who the fuck are you out there? Sabes que this Los, Sabes que Sanjo, right? I was like, Los? Why you say Los before Sanjo? Confused like a motherfucker. Upstate, right? Motherfucker wearing a Dodger jersey, talking about you know what I'm saying? These chicks are wearing Dodger jersey. He's wearing a Dodger jersey. They're at least LA Dodgers. He dodged that shit. He's from Sanjo. But anyways, he's like, what's up, Bessie? The homeboy runs up on him real quick. Boop, boop, boop. They start chunking him. The Southsider guy hands too. So I'm merely watching and throwing a kick here and there. The black dude's like, fuck this. Let's get him, blood. I was like, let's go. So me, some Kumi cat that I never met in my life, man, that probably boned the chick that I was boning because he kept looking at her. She kept looking back at him like, we're jumping this Southsider dude, right? That's why Southside, they be in the Bay Area, they'll be fucking with the blacks in the Bay because the blacks in the Bay be trying to give them the business. So we're jumping. He's like, I'm coming back, I'm coming back. The homeboy's like, you ain't got to go nowhere, blood. Right? Pulling him and we're just fucking him up bad. And the Southside chicks are running. They're fucking trying to claw at us. My girl's trying to claw. It was like a big old melee till this black chick came out. She's like, oh, y'all motherfuckers, shut the fuck up. Y'all motherfuckers, I'm trying to get my shit permed and y'all be fucking shit up. Get your little punk ass up in the house, right? It's her son. He's like, oh, man, I got to go, man. Mom's is different. Mom's hit's different, if you know what I mean, blood. I'm like, yeah, I get it. She's like, oh, y'all motherfucking Mexicans, get up out of here. You two whores, you guys got guys coming in and out of your motherfucking house every day. And girl, don't get it twisted. This motherfucker don't love you. And I'm looking at her like, I don't even know you. I heard you last night. It hurts. It hurts. Right, I heard you. And you motherfucker, right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Mr. I got hands. It's all your fault. I listened to everything on the porch. Your bitch ass is the whole reason this shit went down because your punk ass you bowed down to your bitch. Yeah, I said, bitch, say something. Do something. They're like, no, man. It's funny how they can want to fight other girls and shit, but when it comes to a real woman that's really out there putting it down, everyone's bowing their heads, right? She's like, y'all lucky I don't whip all y'all asses. Now, why don't you get on out of here with that bullshit? The fuck on down the street with that shit. This is a good neighborhood with two whores that happen to have moved in. Don't be coming with the LA shit, bitch. This is Oakland, bitch. I'm like, oh, shit. It ain't even Oakland. It's Newark area, but whatever, right? And so we end up fucking getting up out of there. We're leaving. My chick the whole time, she's like, it's over. As soon as we get back, I'm packing my shit and I'm leaving. I'm like, damn, that's good. Like, that's what I've been wanting. Like, that's cool. So she was like, oh, boy, you're not going to explain yourself? Why do chicks do that? So you're not even going to say nothing and explain yourself? I said, no, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, though. As soon as I get back, I'm going to get a hold of the homies. It's on and cracking. She's like, wipe your fucking face. You're getting blood all over my shit. And don't even fucking touch down there. I don't even want it. I don't know where that's been. I said, you know where it's been. She go, it was in one of those bitches? Both of them. But whatever, right? And she was like, and she's leaving him too. My homegirl's leaving him. So it's on you guys. Maybe you guys can fucking live together and get all your bitches, right? And I'm thinking, nah. The other homeboy Soldier Boy, he's down her, right? And we're doing that. So anyways, my boy Soldier Boy from Dead End. I'm like, he don't give a fuck, man. He'll bone any chick in front of his chick. He was different back then. So we get back to Merced immediately. I wiping my face. I don't need stitches or nothing, but he fucked me up. And I call him. He's the first one I call because I'm about to put him on DP status. Like, I'm going to let the homeboys know exactly that he snitched on me. He exposed me, right? And I can hear him getting yelled at. He's like, what's up, bro? I'm like, hey, bro, the fuck was that shit, man? He's like, nah, it wasn't even like that, bro. I just had to play it off in front of my chick, man. She really, bro, she went through my phone. She found out some shit, man. I didn't tell, but she, you know what I'm saying? You know how my old lady, I said, man, we need to talk to you right here in the hood and Dead End. He said, what do you mean we? I said, me and my fucking beat up self, bro. I need to talk to you. He's like, man, don't put me on blast with the homies, bro. Let me at least explain myself. I said, all right, cool. So I have a homeboy named Baby, right? Motherfucker's a beast in the hood. He was like the de facto leader of the hood. Not necessarily the leader, but a lot of homeboys looked up to him. They looked up to Frank because he was just that one. He was a fucking nut. His eyes went like this. One eye, like he was crazy. And he had major hands, right? And so I call him. I'm like, hey, bro, I ran him down everything. He's like, oh, that's some bitch ass shit. Let's whack the homie. Like he's not even, let's not beat him up. Let's not make him do some push-ups. Like, let's whack him. I was like, nah, it ain't that serious, bro. He's like, man, dude, why'd you call me, bro? Because I don't take phone calls unless it's that fucking serious. I'm like, well, it is, but let me deal with it. He said, you're going to have to catch the fade, bro. You're going to have to catch the fade with them. I said, I already did. He beat me up. He said, okay, well, then we're not going to do that. So I'm going to catch the fade with them. I said, that part. That's my favorite part, bro. He's like, well, yeah, it's mine too, right? He's one of those dudes, once you get him pumped up, he just wants to fight everybody. So he's like, come swoop me up. He said, I'm going to be right there, bro, in the cuts. There's one bench at our park. We got a little small-ass park. Dead end park, one bench, no slides, no nothing, just a bench and crack, cocaine, wherever you find it, right? That's all we got. So I'm right there on the bench. The homie pulls up, right? He jumps off the car. He's like, hey, bro, baby doesn't. I was supposed to talk to him and then give baby the nod. Then he's supposed to walk out. Didn't work that way, right? This dude comes, he's like, hey, bro, look, Spence, homie. The Spence, I had to play it off for my old lady, bro, but it's all good. Let's go back. Let's go back. I talked to that bitch already, bro. They're down. I said, hell nah, bro. Them Southsiders already going to be on us, bro. We fucked that dude up. He's like, yeah, bro, but hey, that black dude, bro, I ain't even going to lie, bro. We can go over there and stay at his pad. Like, he got our back and shit. I said, bro, how do you know? Not because that chick that I fuck with, she used to fuck with him. She don't fuck with him anymore because, see that old saying, once you go black, you don't go back. See, she didn't. I said, look, bro, she did. That's why she's over there handing the phone to him. What do you think she's doing? If you listen close, I'm sure there was some sucking going on, right? He's like, that's what that was? Listen, stupid. First of all, baby comes out. He's like, hey, bro, what's up? You a rata or what? You snitching on the homeboy? He's like, oh, no, baby, it's not like that, bro. You know, you say, I'm from the water or this and that. Baby's like, hey, bro, look, either we're going to tell all the homeboys what happened or me and you are going to catch that fade, bro. That shit wasn't cool. He was like, it wasn't like that. I'm trying to explain, bro. It just went back with my old lady. She be tripping shit. He said, I don't give a fuck. My old lady be tripping too, bro, but I don't care about none of that. So, of course, baby dog walks him. Hamburger meat. Boom, boom, boom. That fool's, he's not trying to fight back. No, you're my big homie. No, you're my big homie. He's getting fucked up. And I'm like, get him. Baby's like, get some of this. I'm kicking him. We're fucking him up, right? He's like, all right, watch, motherfucker. I said, no, you watch, motherfucker, right? What he didn't know, what I didn't even tell baby, was I had called about 3 or 4 little homeboys to come over, and I told them we were going to DP someone. And they didn't even know what DP stood for. You know what I'm saying? Because they were that new to the hood. But they came over, and they cakewalked this motherfucker up and down Childs Avenue. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, he got kicked up out the hood. Straight up. Motherfuckers was like, don't come back. He was like, hey, bro, I'm going to go with those chicks, and I don't give a fuck, bro. And I'm coming back. Let me tell you something. Okay. Baby's ears went up, bing, when he heard chicks. And he's like, hey, bro, so, hey, we fucked that fool up. I was like, hey, gracias, bro, I appreciate you. The little homies are like, shit, we'll do that again, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, cool. Son, baby's like, hey, fool, who are these chicks? I said, they're from Los, bro. They're both bad as I'm one of them has cakes, bro. That's the one he was fucking with. I was fucking with the thinner one, but she's bad too. He was like, let's slide over there. And then I told him the whole get down with the south side of the black dude. He's like, bro, I ain't sweating none of that. The slide. I was like, for real? So let me get a hold of the chick. So I call the chick. She's not answering. Finally, she answers, right? Now, at this time, you got to understand that my baby mama done moved out on me. Or my chick at the time, she done moved out. You know what I'm saying? That's on her. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it ain't no fun. The gun can't have. Guess who's back in the motherfucking house? Not her ass, because the bitch moved out, right? So I'm kicking it. And baby's like, let's slide. So I call the chick. Finally, she answers. She's like, what? And she was like, that's fucked up what you did to my ex. And I said, hey, I thought you guys were like, hey, why should it matter? She was like, nah, but, that was some north and south shit. You know what I'm saying? We're up here trying to change our ways. I said, you were like, what's up, Esa Sur gang? Right? She was like, but that's different. That's women shit. We did it more because those bitches were hating. I was like, look, well, I was hating too because he pulled up. Let me and the homeboy come through. She's like, nah, my girl don't want to fuck with that dude no more. I said, he said that she said, nah, we're going to set him up. The black dude said he was going to get on him for her. She's fucking with him now. I said, yeah, all right. Well, tell her I got a homeboy. He said, help out her whole shit, her backwards. She was like, hey, my dude got, all of a sudden I'm her dude again. All I had to say was, bitch, right? My dude said he got another homeboy for you. She was like, nah, I'm cool. They're fucking snitches. They're supposed to be tell him keep his shirt on, right? I said, nah. And the homeboy jumps on. He's like, I ain't no fucking rata. And he sounds all gangster, right? And I could hear this chick's panties just explode. The chick I'm supposed to be fucking with. And she was like, damn, what's up, ese? And he was like, yeah, what's up? Hey, what's up with your prima? She was like, hey, bitch, get on the phone. He sounds fine, right? So she jumps on. She's like, what? She sounds all gangster. She's like, ooh, just the way I like him. Fucking a straight up sureña. She's like, that's right, ese. Where you from? He said, it doesn't matter where I'm from, bitch. It matters where I'm at. Can I go over there? She was like, shh, run that. I'm like, for real, it's like that? He said, that's the way you talk to him, bro. I said, damn, so all this cologne and being cool, that doesn't work? It might, but it works more like this, bitch. Suck my shit. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. So we go over there. As soon as we get off the car, them chicks are all dressed up nice. And I'm like, damn, what's up? And the girl's like, you're scandalous. I can't believe you had a chick. I said, you know I had a chick. I told you. Yeah, but you're scandalous. I didn't know she was going to come over here and try to fight me. Look, she scratched my face. You know what I'm saying? But I thumped her ass. I said, yeah, you did that, baby. Let's go talk about it in the room. Come on, let's go. Let me tell you, we're in one room. They're in the living room. Okay? Because it's a one-bedroom place. Man, that motherfucker, the homeboy destroyed that couch. That couch, that whole equilibrium of that couch was out of whack. I tried to sit on that motherfucker, and it was like this. This is exactly how it went. You know what I'm saying? I fell into that motherfucker. Anyways, we done did our thing, but the beat don't stop there. So we're kicking this. So baby's old lady calls him. He's real. He's like, hey, bro, I got to go to my pad, drop me off, but I'm down to do this next weekend. So I said, all right, cool. So the chick is like, are you going to stay with me or are you going to go home? I said, no, I'm going to go home. So I don't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fuck your guys' thing up. They had a nice little job. They're doing their thing. So it was like weekend warrior shit. The homeboy that I took that got kicked out of the hood, he wanted to stay there and live with them and shit. He's weird. You don't do that with chicks you just met. You just go there and say, mom, now. You understand that? That's code for that's all you do. So I go home, a week passes. Baby would come like, he lived out of town. So he would come like every 2 weeks. But he fool calls me on the Friday. He's like, hey, fool, find a reason to pick me up from my pad, bro. My old lady's bitching and shit. Like, I want to go to that chick. And I was like, damn, I don't want to get caught up with your old lady. Your old lady's a gangster, bro. He's like, that's all I fuck with. I said, I know. Like, if she catches me in a lie, see, where my old lady just moves out of the house, your old lady will remove me from the earth. You know what I mean? It's like, there's certain chicks you just don't mess with. You guys know. So she was one of them. Straight Norteña chick, down. I was like, nah, bro. He's like, come on, bro. Just say you fucking need help working on your car this weekend or something. She always lets me go out to help the homies. Let's just say that. I said, what if she calls and shit? The pad. Yeah, we went to go eat. I said, all day and all night. Fool, she knows what time it is, but just don't give her a reason to not know what time it is. Don't be telling on me. If I said, no, it's that other motherfucker. Fool, I was trying to stay solid. He's like, just do it, bro. So I slide by his pad and I'm like, hey, what's up? I talked to his old lady. She's hella cool, homegirl, right? She's like, what's up, fool? I said, hey, man, my other whip, my fucking transmission's fucked up. He's a good mechanic, right? I said, I need the homeboy to help me. She was like, well, you can't take it to the mechanic. You ain't got no money or what? We can let you borrow some money. I said, why? We could fix it. Just get the parts. Me and him could fix it. She was like, yeah, you motherfuckers are up to something. You guys are going to go fucking shoot somebody or something, huh? I said, I mean, come on, girl. You know what time it is. So you know the alibi. And she was like, you better bring his ass back on Sunday. Got you. Man, if we weren't in the Bay Area at 1.1 gigawatts, we smoked that motherfucker, right? We were there. He's doing his thing on the broken back couch, right? I call it the broken back couch because he broke its back. I'm in the room like we're eating, we're chilling, right? And boom, 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 boom. There's a knock on the door. And the chick that I'm with, she answers it, and I hear her go, oh, fuck. Man, there was 3 Southerners right there. Songho, right? Soul gang. I was like, oh, no, and that fool's all beat up. He's like, that's the fucking busters right there. I said, shit, right? Baby jumped up in his boxers. He said, what'd you say, homie? That fool said, what's up, Bessie? Huh. Boom. Out. See you later. I don't know why that dude kept talking shit. He couldn't fight much. But the other 2, they were down, right? We're fighting them. Boom, boom, boom. The black dude came running. He's like, his mom came out. Y'all motherfucking Mexicans is too much around this motherfucker, right? We jumped in the car. We got our little fight on. The Southsiders went that way. We went that way. We left. That chick was blowing me up. I ain't never fucking answered a phone call. I said, every time I go over there, I get a headache. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this head gets unached, but this head gets ached. I'm cool, right? What about next weekend, babe? We went home, right? I took baby home early. His lady was like, what happened? And he was like, oh, man, we fixed it quick. He calls me the next week and like, are you down to go back? I said, hell no. He said, fuck, can I take another homeboy with me? Do your thing. They did their thing. I didn't. About a month later, I run into the homeboy, the one we kicked out of the hood. He hanging around with some other dudes from another neighborhood, right? And he sees me and he's like, hey, bro, that was fucked up, man. And he explains the situation and come to find out, he really didn't say too much. His lady like fucking used the kids over him. So I felt bad, right? So he's like, hey, talk to the homeboys, bro. I'm still with the program. So I talked to baby and baby said, now fuck him, bro. I'm boning his old lady now, and that's what it is. and she got took. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this story, man. I did record a Superwood earlier, the part 3. They gave it a 24-hour review, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. If it goes green, I'll put it out. If it doesn't, I'll put it on the Gunners Collective TV channel. You can catch it over there. Either way, it's going out today, one way or the other. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I truly believe in. That's the betterment of all people. Thank you.